Hey, this is MJ with MJ Learns to Trade. If you are new to stock trading, like I was, this could be the most important lesson for you to learn. Before I figured this out, before I really understood the three different ways that you can make money on the stock market, I was losing money left and right, and I wasn't really having any success. So these are the things that I really wished somebody would have taught me early on. So I'd love to share this with you today. The first thing that I had to figure out is that the it's quite obvious and quite basic, but the market can actually move in three different directions. The market can be either going up, it can be moving down, or it can be going sideways and kind of trending in within a range. And there are the thing to really understand is that you can actually make money when in all three of these market conditions. So when the market is going up, that is the most intuitive. That is what most people are doing already. Is when you buy something at a lower price and you sell it when the price goes up. And there's a second way that you can make money. It's when the stock is actually coming back down in the other direction, and you just have to do the reverse. You sell the stock at a higher price, and then you buy it back when it reaches a lower price, and then you make a profit there. So this is called shorting, and it's not as intuitive. And I might have to make another video explaining this if if you don't understand the concept of shorting. But just understand that it is there. You can actually make money doing this as well. And then the third way is when the market or the stock that you are trading is kind of trending sideways in a really tight range, and you make money by setting an upper leg spread to define the upper limit, and then you do a lower leg spread to define the lower limit, and then as long as the stock is trending in between those two different limits that you have set, then you make money. And that is more of a I guess something that it's a little bit more complicated, and you might have to spend some time to learn about it. But just know that these are the three different ways you can make money on the stock market, and that's very important to understand. So here you can see that in the last year, just on the S&P 500 index, you can clearly see all three of those trends playing out, right? The market going up, the market trending sideways, going down, going up again, and then really that's the market cycle, right? It just keeps on doing that over and over and over again. So now it's just a matter of understanding how to profit from this market cycle. So here we go, a little bit more detail. Whenever we have to depend on the stock price to be either going up or going down in order to make a profit, that is called a directional trading, meaning that, again, you depend on the price to be moving in one direction or the other. And there is nothing wrong with this strategy, right? I mean, but if you have to depend on the price of the stock to be going either up or down, then really it's more or less a coin flip. Right? I mean, we can tell ourselves that we are doing market research, we are doing a lot of fundamental or technical analysis, but really it's still mostly a guessing game. So you have to be right on the direction of the movement that you are guessing. Okay, and then whenever we depend on the market to kind of trend in between a zone and going sideways, as I mentioned, setting an upper leg spread and setting a lower leg spread, then this is called non-directional trading, because now we're not dependent on the market to be going up or going down, but rather just kind of go with the flow, trending within that zone that we set. So a good example would be the Iron Condor trade that I made on Amazon. So you can click on the link here to see how I did that. So if you're interested in learning more about the details of doing non-directional trading, and yeah, so there you go. So these are essential. So this is essentially the most important lesson, is to really understand there's so much more to trading stocks, especially if your goal is to be making consistent income on the side. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. So just hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. So this way, when I make my next video on the details of iron condor or shorting, you'll be notified as soon as possible. And I'll see you soon.